What's up, bud? It's Rob. This is Apparel Success. And in this video here, what I want to share with you is a little concept known as the Pareto Principle. And the reason why I want to share this with you is because it's really going to help you decide which of your products you want to reinvest in and re-up your inventory in, and which of your products that you're selling you want to discontinue because they're not doing very well and you want to come out with some new designs, okay? So this principle that I'm going to share with you here is really going to help you make better decisions when it comes to the products that you want to release and the products that you want to get rid of. This video here is sponsored by my buds over at DesignCrowd. And I'm not a designer myself, so when I need designs made for my clothing brand, I genuinely look to DesignCrowd to get them done. And I want to pop up an example on the screen here of a design that I had made recently for my clothing brand. That's the Way She Goes bud. And basically the way that it works is you post a project on DesignCrowd, and then designers from all around the world will compete for your project, and you choose the winner, the one that you like the most, and they get the money, you get the design, and you're all good. So if you're interested, I have a special offer for you at designcrowd.com/apparel if you want to learn more, or you can use the discount code apparel when you post a project on DesignCrowd. All right, so whether you're making zero sales right now for your clothing brand, or they're flying, you got orders flying and you're selling up the wazoo, what I'm about to share with you right now is really going to help you at some point along your journey make a decision on which products you want to keep in your lineup and which products you want to discontinue and get rid of. And what I want to share with you right now is the Prieta Principle. And the Prieta Principle basically says that 20% of your efforts will generate 80% of the results for your business. And so if we look at this practically for a clothing brand when it comes to deciding which products we want to keep and which products we want to get rid of, 20% of the products for your clothing brand will generate 80% of the revenue for your clothing brand. So I know that my clothing brand has close to 60 products that I'm selling at any given time. Right around 10 or 15 of those products are doing the majority of all the sales and all the revenue for my clothing brand. And this is something that you'll notice in practically everything that you're doing in business. When it comes to my YouTube channel, 20% of the videos generate 80% of the views across my entire channel. And this is something that you'll notice in all sorts of different places for your business. And the reason why I wanted to bring this up here is because if you go into the analytics for your products and what you're selling, if you do start to get the ball rolling with sales, or if the ball's already rolling, you can check out the analytics and see which of your products are your top sellers. Because this is really going to give you a really deep indication of what exactly is selling for your audience, what types of designs, what types of shades of color, what styles of product, all that stuff. It's going to show you with clear data exactly which of your products are your best sellers. The ones that are in that bottom 80%, the products that are in the bottom 50% that aren't really selling out as quickly, those are the ones that you want to really think about discontinuing, because if you discontinue those products, you can potentially now come out with new products that are much more like the top 20% that are selling like crazy. And you want to basically keep discontinuing the ones that aren't selling, look at the top 20 that are selling, and keep trying to come out with products closer and closer to those, because that's how you're really going to start getting a lot of sales, a lot of your products moving really, really quickly. And that's how you're really just going to come out with products that people really want to buy. So this isn't an exact science, all right? This is basically just a trend that you'll notice in the data. And it's very possible that for your clothing brand, 30% of your products are generating 70% of your revenues or something along those lines. But if you get enough data and you really look into it, you'll see that, there are those products that are just the best sellers for your clothing brand. There will always be those best sellers, and there will always be those ones that are just sort of on the back end, they're not doing as well. And so as a general rule of thumb here, discontinue those ones and keep coming out with more products like the ones that are selling really well. And I just want to show you really quickly how this has worked for my own clothing brand. This is one of our best selling tank tops. I'm not trying to sell you on these. I'm basically just sharing with you what it looks like. And of all the tank tops that I sell for my clothing brand, this one is basically all summer in like every single order that we get for my clothing brand. And so this type of design, this concept for a product, moving forward, I'm gonna look at this and say, you know, why exactly was this one selling more than the others? And how can I make more designs that are just like this one or similar to this one in style and feel and concept, so that I've got more products that people actually want to buy and that, you know, people are ready to invest in. It's the same thing when it comes to hoodies for my clothing brand. I think we have about 8 hoodies that we sell, and there are 2 hoodies that sell the majority of our hoodies. And it's basically, this one's our burgundy crest hoodie, and then we've got another one that I'm actually out of stock in right now, funny enough, because I sell them so much. So these are the types of things that you want to be noticing and that you want to place your focus on. And when you're brainstorming new ideas for new products, definitely lean into those products as the starting point for your creative ideas when it comes to coming out with new products that are going to sell off the shelves for you. And you know, if you're wondering where to find the numbers on this stuff for your own clothing brand inside of your data, you know, to see which products are selling the most, on Wix, which is what I use as the website hosting platform for my clothing brand, there's an analytics section that basically just shows you your top products in the past 3 months, 6 months, however long it is. And you can basically see which of your products have been getting the most amount of sales. You can see your top 10, your top 20, whatever it is. And this is just a really quick glimpse to see that. And you can also export all of your store orders for your clothing brand and just sort, you know, the amount of units of each of your products from, you know, ascending to descending, and you'll be able to see which of your products are selling the most versus those that aren't selling very much at all. Okay, so that's a great way to do it, and that's what I recommend that you do. I hope you got a lot out of this video. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and drop your brand down there as well. I like to check out the brands that are watching. And if you haven't already, check out my clothing brand marketing masterclass. It's 100% free to watch. All you have to do to get access is go to apparelsuccess.com/masterclass, and you can watch the whole thing for free. And if you've made it to this point in the video, I want to tell you about the closed Facebook group that we have for Apparel Success. There's a link in the description. Follow that link, join us in the group, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.